morning, as Lily always says. We've just crossed the Nullarbor. We've done it.
We've just done it. We've made it to WA and we are about 5k's from Norseman, which is like the official start.
So in this video, we're just going to show you our trip across the Nullarbor, but also at the end, we wanted to show you our tips how to cross the Nullarbor.
Just like useful things that we think we've learnt that might be useful for you guys so that when you're crossing the Nullarbor.
Info that you guys want to use.
So,
alright,
we're just going to show you guys. We're just at the Penong Windmill Museum. It's so loud. It's the home of the biggest windmill in Australia, the Comet. Look at that bad boy. Can you hear it? I think she needs just a little bit of WD-40. I reckon it's good.
Comfy.
Is it?
Yeah, it molds to my bottom.
Yeah, it looks sculpting. Wow. What does it say about him?
The largest comet windmill in Australia.
Oh, Comet windmill.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
I don't know.
We're off. Our fuel tank is full. We have just enough food to get us to WA because you're not allowed to take heaps of food like fruit and veg and stuff like that. So we've just cooked everything up and bought lots of tinned food.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case. Let's go. We've made it to the official start of the Nullarbor. Nullarbor Plain, eastern end of the treeless plain. Did you know that Nullarbor actually stands for no trees? Null as in none, and arbor means trees, no trees. Crazy.
Hey, TJ's been here. See that?
No wasted weekends.
And shed life.
No need to get out, just stay on a lovely holiday.
This is the Nullarbor Roadhouse.
Yeah, it says Old Nullarbor Roadhouse.
Ah, the old one. Dad and the lad. Oh, it's a bit spooky in here.
Actually spooked me!
Oh wow. Can you imagine like this would have been pumping?
Everyone calling in here.
Everyone's having their slice of toast.
Oh, cool. Oh, so this is the spare parts room.
West End.
It's been around for a long time, apparently. West End. There's the Ubi. Hey?
Look at this bridging.
Cheap.
You would have seen everywhere the sign where it's got the camel, the kangaroo, and the wombat on it. We saw one down the road and I was like, oh my god, it's there, but someone had stolen the camel. How bloody rude. Anyway, here we are. There's another one. I think there's like 5 or 6. How cool though. Next 88 Ks. Are you a model?
Yeah, I am. You got an autograph?
Yeah, I do.
I can sign something for you.
Sign my ass.
I'll sign your tits.
She's hot in here.
It is hot.
You know that feeling when you get in the car and the seatbelt absolutely singes a fresh tattoo on you? That's the kind of weather this is. And we haven't experienced that weather in a very long time. And I'm not even mad about it.
I'm hot.
I'm sorry, doll, but it's about to get a lot hotter than this.
And it's gonna get hotter than 35?
Yep.
Look where we've just pulled up. This looks unreal.
You can't tell me the deck is stacked. You can't whisper behind my back. You can't show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive.
It's so blue. Don't go too close.
Oh my.
Wow, it is so blue.
This is unreal.
I don't know if you can tell how blue the water is, but it's literally the bluest water in the world. I don't know if it's the bluest in the world, but it's very, very blue. Wow, it just goes on and on and on. Like it just fades into nothing down there. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Bunbury Cliffs.
Mm.
Come and stay.
Yeah, you should. Definitely stop on the Nullarbor and have a look.
Yeah. Well, it's just kilometres of coastline of beautiful blue ocean and cliffs that just fall straight off. Like they're just sheer drops.
They're very hard, certain spots.
And we just saw a big pot of dolphins out there. I have never seen so many dolphins in my life. And I was just saying to Jake, I wonder if it was because in Tassie it's a bit cold so you just don't get out as much, or is it just that there are so many dolphins in South Australia? I don't know.
Well, we're literally just about to cross the border, so if it's the same in WA...
We'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know. Are you picking up on footprints again? Tracker Lily.
Yeah, we're wearing 2 shoes.
Yeah. What kind of shoes are they wearing today?
Those are Blunstons.
Okay.
Huh?
How many legs have they got?
3. But they
Three
own...
legs.
Tripod.
Hey, that's literally how you were walking.
That's
cool.
No, you're being too dramatic now, but you actually were walking like big boy.
Jesus.
We were gonna stay somewhere between Penong and the border along the Bunda cliffs, but we went past all of the nice spots because we were like, it's too early in the day and we don't want to stop yet. Now we're about to cross the border.
Yeah, but our clocks have changed back, so it's now only 20 to 3. So we're like, why stop driving at 20 to 3?
Yeah. Well, today we've got a tailwind. Tomorrow
big
we
easterly
have
tailwind.
not even half a tank. And we've done how many Ks?
Yeah, 380 Ks. I think we're using 15 litres per 100 Ks.
That's so cool.
I think they call it making hay while the sun shines.
So we've got one avocado to smash down because on the way to WA you're not allowed to take any fruit. Quarantine checkpoint ahead, 1 kilometre, just here.
We'll have to pull over,
Eat it, smash our avocado,
clean out everything,
and then rock and razzle, and we'll be in WA.
Whee!
Woo!
Oh my god, it's a hotel motel Holiday Inn.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Let's pull up the back, have a look.
I don't think we've been to a KFC for 2 weeks.
We got use by dates on them. 15:30, is that right? That's not a use by date.
What do you think? Should this be allowed? And can I also just say, this guy's stomach is like the weakest thing you've ever seen.
You're making fun of my intolerance to lactose?
Still pushes through every time.
Well, there's no lactose in...
No, but I'm just saying, like, you're quite prone.
Does anyone else think this is weird with KFC? Why at KFC do you dip potato into potato? Like, I know it's good, but isn't that weird? Like potato into potato.
I mean, I understand. But is it weird? I don't know.
You just dip it into gravy? Or why'd you need extra potato?
Shower thoughts, hey?
Here we go. Welcome to Western Australia, the quarantine checkpoint. Are they going to fine us for a seed?
Stop yelling.
They're gonna hear us, aren't they?
Oh my gosh. I love it already. I love it already. You love it already?
Yeah. Looks fantastic, doesn't it?
It looks so good.
We've only crossed the border like 2 kilometres ago and it's already different.
It is so different actually, isn't it?
It's weird, like look at that, that's hills. Like, they're not in South Australia. It's just all farm.
This is a lot greener,
Yeah,
I would
it's
say.
nice.
Like, so much greener. In South Australia, it's just,
Yellow.
yeah, it's just,
It's farm. Every square bit of land they can, it's farm.
except for the coast. They do like this random patch all the way around the outside of the coast. But
Yeah.
everywhere inland,
Farm.
farm. We have arrived at camp. We are staying at Jilla Rockhole. Can't see a rockhole, but it's really nice. There's lots of bins.
And
There's
flies
toilets.
There's flies that are biting me.
Flies that are biting. That's always a good sign.
Perfect.
Perfect. And we're just gonna stay here the night. And then tomorrow we'll see how far we get again. What's going on there?
I'm just putting fuel in the car because all these roadhouses along here are like $3 a litre. And we bought this at $2.19. If we're gonna make it across cheaply, we gotta use these bad boys. It's a cheap way to get across the Nullarbor. Bring your jerry cans. Apparently fuel's under $2 now in Perth.
No way.
I saw it on Petrol Spy.
Really?
Yeah, it's a pastime hobby of mine, checking Australia for fuel.
That means more dollars for cocktails. Who's with me on that one?
Diesel cocktails.
Couple of flies here.
Oh, they're biting me.
I think they're actually, now we've crossed the border, they're March flies. They're not.
It's not March though.
Day 2. Today's gonna be a good day. The sun is out. We're about to hit the 90 miles straight. Yeah, it's 20 past 6. We woke up at 4:30 because the time difference now is 2 hours from South Australia to WA.
And because someone was running a generator.
This guy reckons that there was a generator running all night.
There was. Who runs a generator in a free camp overnight? How rude. Is that a train? It's a train.
It's a train. It's another train.
Wow.
I do know that there's been trouble in WA with their trains.
Yeah, maybe that was the trains. Dollars are cranking up.
Snack break with a side of 4 eagles in a coach.
No, it's alright. One of them's got one eye.
Oh, are they rescue
I
ones?
think they're rescue birds, yeah. Well, that's okay, isn't it?
Do you think that they are?
Yeah. Hello. Australia's straightest road.
No, Australia's longest, straightest road.
Australia's longest, straightest road. Are you excited?
Yep.
I am. I think I'm gonna wheel it.
What do you mean wheel it?
Well, I'm gonna drive.
Oh, okay.
Is that alright? Maybe it's not okay.
Well done for making it this far in the video. Now we wanted to share with you some of the things that we've learned or
Just some tips.
So we wanted to share them with you just in case you're like, oh my gosh, the Nullarbor is so scary and so long and I don't know if we're going to cope, but you will cope. So tip number 1, we reckon that you should bring jerry cans and fill them up before you get on the Nullarbor.
Definitely.
At each end it's about $2.20, but in the middle of the Nullarbor,
Yeah,
the most that it was $3 and then the rest were like $2.80, $2.90. So they're quite a lot more expensive.
1,100 k's between Penong and Norseman, and they're the 2 cheap fuel spots. So you should know your car and you know if you can carry jerry cans that you can do it, because it would literally save you the cost of a jerry can.
Second hot tip, there is so much phone reception, it's absolutely coming out of your ears. Like it's just flowing all the way along.
For Telstra.
And I would say we had 3G like most of the way. Like if you wanted to stop somewhere for the night, usually you can get 1 or 2 bars. And that's enough to make a phone call if you need to make a phone call.
Yeah, definitely. Probably not streaming. I mean, I was watching a bit of YouTube early this morning.
But like it's hit and miss. But I wouldn't worry about like not having any reception and not being able to call people. There is so much reception. There's not much with Optus. Third tip, hot tip number 3, top tights at sea. Top number one, I would say, would be Bunda Cliffs.
Gotta
Beautiful. Water is next level. It's like the bluest thing you've ever seen. The cliffs are so steep.
Yeah, they're unreal. And you can walk right on the very edge of them. There is a spot before. It's on Wiki Camps as the Bunda Cliffs camping spot.
Campground, yeah.
Campground, and I reckon it is better than any of the viewing points. Because most of the viewing platforms have fences. And whereas this camping point, you can literally stand on the edge of the cliff, and it's probably like one of the most magnificent views I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And we always talk about Instagram versus reality, and it was the complete opposite. Instagram doesn't do it justice.
You could never capture what we saw.
Yeah.
Like, you could never capture that on camera. Bunda Cliffs, top number one, must go and see, stay, do it. And then, of course, the Nullarbor Roadhouse. Like, you have to go to the Nullarbor Roadhouse, which is really cool. They have a bar there if you want to go and get a beer and you've had a long day driving.
Yeah,
Photo
definitely.
op, you must stop there. They've got that sign where it's got the camel and the kangaroo and the wombat on it, and it's so cute. That's pretty iconic. Number 3 place that you need to go to, which you will go to, is Australia's longest, straightest road.
Yeah.
90 mile straight road.
Longest straight road, yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy. It's very long, very straight.
And it was so long and straight, wasn't it?
It was so long and straight.
But it's something to say, you know, I've done it.
We've done it.
Yeah, we've done it.
4.
Tip 4, check the wind, especially if you're towing a caravan, and as all caravanners know, headwinds are horrible.
They'll kill you.
Yeah, and it can get very, very windy. So, you know, if you're travelling to the west and there's a big westerly wind, I'd just probably stay where you, like, stay in
Stay
Penong
another night,
and,
honestly.
Like, hang out at Cactus or whatever. You're driving just straight, flat west, and if you got a headwind, you're just going to chew fuel.
Yeah, like, it's just, you're wasting money.
Yeah, it's a waste, and especially with the price of fuel on the Nullarbor, it's just a waste of money to drive into a headwind. But if you can get a tailwind, bonus. Tip
number 5, what can and can't you bring into WA coming from South Australia, because that's the direction we've come from. The fruit and veg is very strict and specific. We heard a story about someone bringing in a tomato by accident and they got fined $400. I don't know how true that is.
No, I don't reckon that's true.
But we heard it and it got us worried.
Definitely.
So...
And they do check.
Yes, they checked through everything. Like, they checked through our fridges, they checked even inside the caravan.
In the car.
In the canopy. In the car. So fruit and veg, just make sure you look it up online before you come, because it might change and things like that. But no bee products. They're really strict on bee products. So you can bring in things like carrot, sweet potato, small amounts of watermelon. But yeah, I'd say that's tip number 5.
Yeah, definitely.
Make sure that you look at what the restrictions are before you come in, because you don't want to end up doing a big grocery shop and then having to throw it all out before you get in. Tip number 6.
Share the driving.
Share the driving, which we did a little bit.
Yeah, you did. You helped out.
I helped out. How far do I drive?
150 k's out of the 1100.
Did my part. I did my part.
Thanks for watching.
We're so awkward.
This is the thumbnail. Life inside.
There you go.
Look at this.
Okay. Problem solved.
I'd say that's a bit grotty. Yeah, damn. Did it crash or did it just happen?
No, the thing just snapped off.
Snap the ball joint by the looks of it. Damn.
So I'm just like, try truck to come.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry.